Hi, this is Tricia. I'm back today with some really great information that I think is going to help you to welcome more happiness into your life in 2025. So this information just came to me last week when I was driving from Boston to Syracuse to spend the holidays with my family. I listened to a podcast with Mel Robbins and Dr. Tal Ben Shahar. So I've heard of Dr. Ben Shahar before, but I wasn't familiar with his work until last week. And in that conversation, he shares the collective body of work he's done on happiness and how happiness is not something you can obtain directly. You cannot say in the morning, I want to be happy today. It is something you experience while living a meaningful life. And he goes on with a lot of stories. I recommend you listen to the podcast in total. But he says that we believe that success will make us happy in this country, and it does not happen. And the success we feel from earning a degree or achieving a goal or running a marathon is very fleeting. It only lasts for a short time, and then we're back to seeking the next thing that's going to make us happy. So he said the way to be happy is to mindfully engage in a meaningful life and to create a meaningful life. And he said the way to do that is to focus on 5 areas, like 5 pillars called the SPIRE. So S is for spiritual, P is for physical, I is for intellectual, R is for relational, and E is for emotional. So I'm going to share my strategies in these 5 categories. And I think, hopefully it'll inspire you. Maybe a few of these you can take with you, and then you can think about yours and what you want to have as your framework, so that you have direction. You can keep working in these areas throughout the year, and you'll have more happiness this year. So starting with spiritual, it's about connecting with something larger than ourselves. And the things that I have in this category that I want to try to work on more this year are, number 1, grateful, having gratitude, because I feel like gratitude is a connection to the higher power. Because when I say thank you, I'm saying thank you to my higher power. Thank you for this day. Thank you for my health. Thank you for this moment. Being of service to others, definitely. If you read the Book of Happiness, that's what they talk about in that a lot, that serving others is the only way to happiness. Another one is a commitment to inner growth through reading spiritual text regularly, whatever that is for you, committing to reading 5-10 minutes a day. Also, poetry could be. Forgiveness is spiritual work, very deep spiritual work. So work, meditation, of course, and then connecting with nature. That's a big one. So it only takes a little bit of time with each of these categories to get an impact. That's something else he said. It doesn't take much. It's just a little bit every day can really bring happiness. Physical is more straightforward. Of course, exercising, resting, sleeping well, establishing a really healthy, wonderful bedtime routine. That's something I want to do this year. Limiting screen time, nutrition, of course, rest and recovery, scheduling slow days, having slow time, yin yoga, digital detox. These are some of mine. Intellectual is about curiosity. What do you want to study more? Listen to TED Talks, watch documentaries, more podcasts, attend lecture series, maybe take some masterclass courses, commit to being a lifelong learner. And then creativity falls into this category, like painting, writing, music, all of that. Next, relational. This is like going deeper into the love languages, like quality time with loved ones, hugs, more listening and active listening. Thoughtful text, celebrate milestones with others. Maybe write some handwritten notes, holding a safe space for loved ones. And then emotional, he says, is permission to be human. So allowing your feelings, accepting your feelings, setting boundaries well, committing to self-care, limiting negative inputs, and reframing things in a more positive way, and ultimately embracing more positivity and resilience. So all of these are mine. I know this is really quick, but I wanted to give it to you quick. These are the things I'm going to be doing. It's a little at a time, can add to a vast, wonderful, happy life.